3 hidden mental blocks holding you back, and how to break free. Part 1. The overachievement trap. How invisible pressure drains your energy. Have you ever felt stuck? Like no matter how hard you try, something's holding you back? Like an invisible force keeps pulling you down, even when you're doing everything right. The problem might not be your actions, but the silent patterns in your mind. Today, I'm revealing the first of 3 mental blocks that sabotage your mental health, energy, and personal success, often without you even noticing. And the best part? I'll show you how to start breaking these patterns with a practical, transformative technique. If you're seeking focus, mental clarity, and balance, this video is for you. Stick with me until the end, because this could flip a switch in your life. The first block, the invisible overachievement cycle. Have you ever caught yourself thinking, "I'll only rest when everything's perfect"? Or maybe, "I can't stop until this is done"? This is the invisible overachievement cycle, one of the most dangerous emotional saboteurs. It feels productive, even motivating, but it is actually like carrying a backpack full of rocks you don't even realize is there. This mental pattern creates constant pressure, endless self-criticism, and a loop of mental exhaustion, guilt, and dissatisfaction. Think about it. How often do you end the day drained, but still feel like you didn't do enough? Or how many times have you skipped moments with loved ones because you were chasing more? This block steals your energy, dims the joy in your journey, and makes you feel like nothing is ever enough, no matter how much you achieve. Signs of the invisible overachievement cycle. How do you know if you're trapped in this pattern? Here are some clear signs. You feel mentally exhausted, even when you haven't worked that hard. Rest feels like a luxury you don't deserve. You guilt trip yourself for not being productive all the time. Small mistakes throw you off, as if they're massive failures. These symptoms don't happen by accident. They stem from a deep belief that your worth is tied to your output. And the worst part, this belief isn't your fault. It is shaped by a society that glorifies doing more and ignores the power of balance. But here's the good news. You can change it. Path to healing, strategic self-compassion. The key to breaking the invisible overachievement cycle is practicing strategic self-compassion. This isn't about going easy on yourself or giving up on goals. It's about recognizing you're human and that doing your best is enough. Here's a simple technique you can apply today. Before starting an important task, pause for 10 seconds. Take 3 deep breaths, feeling the air move in and out. Then, silently repeat, "I am doing the best I can with what I have right now." This phrase is like an emotional anchor. It reminds you that you don't need to be perfect, just present. Try this for a week, especially during high-pressure moments, like before a meeting, planning your day, or when you feel guilty for not doing enough. This practice reduces anxiety, boosts mental clarity, and helps you work with more ease, without sacrificing productivity. Why it works? Strategic self-compassion rewires your brain to value progress over perfection. Studies show that people who practice self-compassion have lower cortisol levels, the stress hormone, and greater emotional resilience. This means more energy, better focus, and a healthier relationship with your goals. In the next part, we'll dive into the second mental block, one that's even more subtle and could be quietly undermining your confidence. Stay with me. If this content got you thinking, give it a like, subscribe to the Healthy Evolution channel, and hit the notification bell. Here, we share practical tools to transform your mind, body, and life. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this today. Part 2. I'm not enough. Breaking the self-doubt cycle. Have you ever heard that inner voice whispering you're not good enough? That you don't deserve that promotion, that relationship, or even happiness? This is the second mental block, the limiting belief of, "I'm not enough." It's a subtle, powerful saboteur, disguised as humility, that erodes your confidence and keeps you from living boldly. It makes you doubt your worth, compare yourself to others, and constantly seek external validation. This block is like a shadow that follows you. It shows up when you hesitate to share an idea at work, fearing judgment. It's there when you brush off a compliment, thinking, "They're just being nice," or when you procrastinate on a big project, because you scared it won't be perfect. This belief of unworthiness is a trap that keeps you stuck, far from your true potential. Signs of I'm not enough. How can you spot this block in your life? Here are some clear signs. You're constantly afraid of being judged or rejected. Accepting compliments feels awkward, like they're not true. You procrastinate on important tasks because you want them to be perfect. Comparing yourself to others, especially on social media, feels automatic. This mindset doesn't come out of nowhere. It's often rooted in childhood, shaped by criticism, comparisons, or unrealistic expectations. But even if it runs deep, you can rewire this belief and reclaim your confidence. Mental reprogramming, the proof of worth technique. The good news is you can change how your mind sees your worth. Here's a simple yet powerful practice called the proof of worth technique. Every night before bed, grab a notebook or your phone's notes app and write down one thing you did well that day. It could be something small, like helping a friend, solving a problem, or even taking 10 minutes to rest. For example, today, I finished that report on time, or I went for a walk and felt lighter. It doesn't need to be huge. The goal is to train your brain to notice your wins, no matter how small. Neuroscience studies show that after 21 days of this practice, your brain starts building a new pattern of confidence, strengthening your self-esteem, and reducing self-criticism. Why it works? When you write your proofs of worth, you're rewriting your mind's narrative. Instead of focusing on what's lacking, you train your brain to see what you already are and have achieved. This creates a positive cycle. The more you recognize your worth, the more confident you feel, and the more courage you have to tackle challenges. A practical example: say you're putting off a project because you fear you're not up to it. Before starting, use the proof of worth technique. Write, yesterday, I handled a tough conversation well. This reminder boosts your confidence, reduces fear of failure, and helps you take that first step. Over time, you'll realize you are enough, more than enough. In the next part, we'll explore the third mental block, which could be stalling your decisions and keeping you trapped by fear of failure. Stay with me. Part 3. The all or nothing mindset. Why perfectionism holds you back. Have you ever thought, if it's not perfect, it's a failure? Or maybe, if I can't have it all, why bother trying? This is the third mental block, all or nothing thinking. It's a rigid mindset that locks you in an invisible cage, crushing your confidence, stalling decisions, and keeping you from taking action. This pattern makes you see life in black and white, with no room for the gray areas of real progress. Think about it. How many times have you avoided starting something, a project, a new habit, or even a dream because you were scared it wouldn't be just right? Or how often have you judged yourself harshly for a mistake, as if it erased all your wins? All or nothing thinking is like a cruel inner judge convincing you that any misstep is game over. It steals your courage, makes you avoid risks, and keeps you stuck, even when you want to grow. Signs of the all or nothing trap. How do you know if you're caught in this pattern? Here are some signs. You avoid starting something new because you fear it won't be perfect right away. Small mistakes make you feel like you've ruined everything. You see the world in terms of total success or total failure, with no in between. Making big decisions paralyzes you because you want the right choice. This block is especially harsh because it convinces you that mistakes are unacceptable. But the truth is, progress is never perfect. Every major milestone in your life, learning to walk, talk, or drive, came with mistakes and adjustments. So why demand perfection now? The way out. The real progress technique. To break free from all or nothing thinking, you need to shift how you measure success. Here's a practical technique called real progress. Instead of asking, did I do everything right? Ask, did I move forward 1% today? This small shift in perspective is powerful. It pulls you out of the all or nothing mindset and helps you value every step, no matter how small. For example, if you were trying to build a meditation habit, but only managed 5 minutes today instead of 20, celebrate those 5 minutes. Ask, did I move forward 1? The answer is yes. This mindset keeps you motivated, reduces fear of failure, and turns mistakes into learning opportunities. Why it works. The real progress technique aligns your mind with the reality of human growth. Psychology studies show that people who focus on small wins build more resilience and experience less anxiety. They feel in control of their progress, rather than hostages to perfection. This approach also improves your relationship with time. You stop racing against the clock and start building a stronger version of yourself, day by day. Applying it in real life. Let's say you're working on your health, but slipped up on your diet today. Instead of thinking, "I blew it," ask, "Did I move forward 1%? Maybe you ate a salad at lunch or skipped a sugary snack. That's progress. Write it down and keep going. Over time, those 1% steps add up and transform your life. In the next part, we'll tie it all together with a powerful, practical technique to unlock your mind for good. Stay with me. If this idea of real progress sparks something in you, give it a like, subscribe to the Healthy Evolution channel, and hit the notification bell. We're here to help you transform your mind and life with practical, deep tools. Share this video with someone who needs to break free from the all or nothing mindset. Part 4. Clear Mind Mirror, 3-minute technique to unlock your potential. Now that you know the 3 mental blocks, the invisible overachievement cycle, the not enough belief, and the all or nothing thinking trap, it's time to bring it all together with a transformative practice to unlock your mind and live with more clarity, confidence, and energy. These blocks are like invisible chains, but with the right tools, you can break free and start building the life you've always wanted. Today, I'm sharing a simple yet incredibly powerful 3-minute exercise called the Clear Mind Mirror. It could change how you see yourself and tackle the world. Why these blocks are so powerful. Before we dive into the technique, let's understand why these blocks hit so hard. They're not just random thoughts. They're deep-rooted patterns that shape your emotions, decisions, and even mental health. The overachievement cycle drains you. The "I'm not enough" belief undermines your confidence, and all or nothing thinking paralyzes you. Together, they create an inner storm that steals your energy and keeps you from your potential. But here's the good news. Your brain is malleable. You can rewire it with consistent, intentional practices. That's exactly what the Clear Mind Mirror does. The technique, Clear Mind Mirror. This practice is simple but deeply transformative. You'll need a mirror and 3 minutes of your day, ideally in the morning or before bed. Here's the step-by-step. Take 3 deep breaths. Close your eyes. Inhale deeply through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds, and exhale slowly for 6 seconds. This calms your nervous system and preps your mind. Look into your own eyes. Open your eyes and gaze at your reflection in the mirror. It might feel odd at first, but this eye contact builds a powerful connection with your core self. Say the affirmation. Speak aloud. With conviction, release the blocks holding me back from growing. I allow myself to evolve. Feel each word. You can tweak it like, "I let go of guilt and choose to grow." End with gratitude. Place your hand on your heart and thank yourself for taking this step. Something simple like, "Thank you for showing up for me." Practice this for 7 days straight. You'll notice greater mental clarity, more confidence, and a sense of lightness you might not have felt in a while. This technique blends neuroscience and mindfulness. Eye contact activates brain areas tied to empathy, while the affirmation rewires limiting beliefs. Why it works. The Clear Mind Mirror works on 3 levels: physical, emotional, and mental. The breathing reduces stress, eye contact strengthens your self-image, and the affirmation reprograms limiting beliefs. Psychology studies show that mirror-based affirmations can boost confidence by up to 30% in just weeks. Plus, looking into your own eyes creates a moment of vulnerability and acceptance, the perfect antidote to the blocks we've discussed. Applying it in real life. Imagine you're facing a tough day full of pressure and doubt. Before heading out, do the Clear Mind Mirror. Those 3 minutes will ground you, remind you of your worth, and give you courage to tackle challenges. Or, if you're procrastinating out of fear of failure, use this to reconnect with your inner strength. Over time, you'll notice these mental blocks losing their grip, and you'll act with more freedom and confidence. An invitation to transform. These 3 blocks: overachievement, low self-worth, and all or nothing thinking don't have to control your life anymore. With the techniques I shared, strategic self-compassion, proof of worth, real progress, and the clear mind mirror, you have a toolkit to rewire your mind and live with more energy, balance, and purpose. Change doesn't happen overnight, but every small step takes you closer to a fulfilling, healthy life. Start today with just 3 minutes and watch your mind and life begin to shift. If this content resonated with you, give it a like, subscribe to the Healthy Evolution channel, and hit the notification bell. We bring practical, deep tools to evolve your mind, body, and life. Share this video with someone who needs to unlock their mind and live lighter. And let me know in the comments, which block hits you the hardest, and what step are you taking to overcome it? Let's build this journey together.